So the episode begins with the Watcher have actually explained the universe, which the galaxy is many possibilities in episode 2. But we take a look on planet Morak, we actually see how Star-Lord had begun stealing the orb until Korax actually appeared and apprehend Star-Lord. But in the alternate version of this episode, Star-Lord is none other than T'Challa, which Korax is excited to meet Star-Lord for the first time. So T'Challa decided to let him battle him, which he actually got knocked out by the energy field that was containing the orb, which we see how the rest of Thanos' men actually try to apprehend him, but we see Yondu actually save him with his arrow, who's actually played by Michael Wooder, who actually is Zavad on the Suicide Squad. And everyone actually thought they would actually see Peter Quill as Star-Lord in the episode, but it actually turns out that T'Challa, when he was a kid, actually wanted to see the world. But one night, when he was actually practicing with his spear, he was actually abducted by the Ravagers. When he was actually taken on board, they knew that he actually will become one of them and explore different worlds in the galaxy. Which, of course, whatever happens to Peter Quill, he actually didn't actually get abducted by them because of the job said by Ego. So we've seen how Corvax actually became a member of the Ravagers, which they thought they actually have beaten Thanos, which they have, which he became a gardener, just like in the Avengers Endgame movie. So we knew how we seen Drax the Destroyer became a bartender, which his family was saved, and of course we see Nova have a job for T'Challa and the Ravagers, which they knew that a root known as the Ember actually can save a dying planet, which we knew that there's only one person who actually have it, which is the Collector, which he is now the new terror of the galaxy, which they are all afraid, in which the children who are used to work for Thanos now work for the Collector. So they have come up with a plan, which of course we see Nova and Yondu carrying a container which has T'Challa as they try to get to the Collector, which of course the head of security, Prema Midnight, is actually about to do a security scan, but the Ravagers and Thanos decided to create a diversion where Black Dwarf and Mary Mal to actually broke up the fight, but Proxy Midnight actually knew that is all a diversion, which T'Challa have actually made it inside of the vault after being introduced to the Collector, which of course we actually seen T'Challa actually being toured by Howard the Duck, and we knew how he get to the Ember. which we've seen the alarms have actually been sounded when Howard decided to stop for happy hour, because that's exactly how he actually is. That's when he saw a old Wakandan ship, which we seen how he was actually saw the message that his father King T'Chaka actually lay out for them to find his son, which he knew that he was being lied to, and which Noba actually had betrayed T'Challa as he was captured along with Yondu and the rest of the Ravagers, that they were actually held in a prison where he was told by Yondu that he was trying to protect him, in which we seen how Nova actually saved them, which they knew that they actually had to escape. But we see how T'Challa battled the Collector, in which we seen how he used the word "a ravager never flies solo," which Yondu have actually came to save him while they actually escape in the ship, in which his assistant Karina have actually used the controller for the prisoner to escape and get their revenge on the Collector, in which we seen Yondu apologize to T'Challa about what have happened, in which he forgive him for everything that actually happened. And so they made it home to Wakanda, where T'Challa has been reunited with his family, and he introduced to the new family that he made friends with as they have dinner. In which what happened to Peter is that he's working at a restaurant, which he's been reunited with Ego, in which the episode ends with the words of in honor of their friend, castmate, and hero Chadwick Boseman, which this episode is actually dedicated to him. Now, I'm very sad that we get to see the final performance of Chadwick Boseman on his role as T'Challa in the What If episode, but he's going to star in future episodes and the future projects within the Marvel Universe as he became Star-Lord, which this alternate reality, which actually switched Peter Quill with T'Challa. And I'm actually cannot wait to see what's going to happen on the next episode next weekend. And this review is honored and dedicated to the late great Chadwick Boseman, which I knew that he would love to see his episode go on air. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime Guy Duran here saying signing out. Laters, and be safe.